For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. For everyone else, welcome back. It is the middle of August. At the end of July, I did get my last Enchanted Fandom box, and just now I'm getting around to opening it. So let's see what goodies are in here. So first we have a reading list, book name with the star ratings. And then I have 2 bookmarks, kind of like what you would do with the bullet journals, where you would just write the titles on the book or just color them in. Take your bookshelf from empty to full as you read through the year. And then I have a new patch. I feel like I'm going to have to get a jean jacket just for my Enchanted Fandom patches that have been coming in. This one is Love Bites. And I have a magnet that says, Living for Plot Twists and Bad Boys with Bloodlust. And then we have some Enchanted Fandom stickers. Here is the same as the patch. So it's Love Bites there. And then the magnet is here in sticker form. The others include a Bite Me, Love You to Death, Fangirl Summer, and if he's not immortal, I'm not interested. Then we have a coloring page. And last but not least, our book. Open the crinkly paper. This one, is Blood Lily. And it is by Jessica Grew Glover. And the back says, Ophelia has lost everything. Since her parents' death a decade ago, she has worked hand to mouth to make rent and and fund the boutique hotel she is opening, which has led her to a job as blood donor to a centuries-old vampire. Javier has one rule: no carnal acts with his donors. He's been reclusive since before the Great World War. His new donor, Ophelia, awakens something fevered in him he hasn't known in decades, if ever. The more he tries to fight his smoldering attraction to her, wary of exposing her to his world of violence, the more futile his efforts become. When Ophelia's body responds to Javier during a feeding appointment, it sets them both on a path neither expected. Something ancient and deadly is stalking Ophelia's life, using her to get to Javier. The presence will try to tear the two apart, but the danger and bloodshed only draw them closer, revealing parts of their pasts that could lead to their destruction, or the star collision of fate that brings them together. And like all of the Enchanted Fandom books, this one is signed, along with a note at the top telling us to enjoy the bite. So I'm excited to give this one a try. And with this one, with the book, came a sticker that says THUMHT. And then we have a recipe card, which it's been a little while since we've had these with Enchanted Fandom. The front says, "You are the most beautiful creature I have known in all my years." Javi, probably talking to his pasta. And then that is the front of the card. And then the recipe is on the back. It looks great. Penne along with some spices, just lots of fun to try those. And that is this month's box. I will say I've had a lot of fun with many of these books. So one of the books that was in a book box a couple of months ago was Monstrous by Nicole M. Rubino. I think I said her name right. This one was a very interesting kind of fun tale. I not only read Monstrous, but I also read the sequel Venomous, and am waiting for the third book to come out in October, and that one is Villainous, I believe. In this series, we're following Rhiannon, who finds out at 18 that she is in fact a monster, and that the prestigious school that everyone treated similar to Harvard or Yale or any of these others turned out being a prestigious school for monsters. And so she gets to go to this monstrous university and try out life there. One of the things that she finds out almost immediately upon arriving there is that she's kind of not the normal monster. Most of the people she meets have known that they are monsters for years and years, and so she's kind of behind the ball, just because she doesn't know right off what kind of monster she is, but through her classes she quickly finds out where she fits into the monsters, and we get to meet not only monsters but also the Greek gods, and there's a very interesting, diverse cast of characters in here. Lot of fun overall, and one thing that kind of was interesting with this one is that while Rye is the traditional heterosexual, ends up in a traditional heterosexual couple, all of her friends are not in those traditional boxes, and so it does get labeled as the LGBTQ, but none of that's really on the page. This is, though, a spicy book, and we see some scenes between Rye and who ends up being her love interest in this. So overall, had a great time with this. Immediately picked up the second book and then tried to look for the third book and found out it does not come out until October. And a little part of me almost wishes I would have waited till October, because I am so scared I'm going to forget most of what went on in this book, as I'm already noticing has happened, and I just finished the second book. So we're gonna hope that I remember enough in starting the next book, or in the third book when it comes out. So there we have it. Lots of goodies. A little quick recap of Monstrous from a previous box, and looking forward to Blood Lily. Is that what it was? Yeah, Blood Lily. Those vampire vibes I really tend to enjoy. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.